Hi guys, I'm T for those that are passing through for the first time, and thank you for passing through, and please don't forget to subscribe as you are leaving. And for my subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. Thank you very much for coming back. I really appreciate you guys, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like the new people. And everybody else, please don't forget to like and share the video. Right, I hope everyone is doing well under the circumstances. We know COVID is still there. Okay, let's get into the video. So last weekend I hosted a family. We had like a get-together, family get-together, and we had like 4 or 5 women here at home. We were sitting and we were talking, and as we were talking, a lot of issues, a lot of stories came out, and I said, ladies, just hang 5. Let me record this if you can allow me, because I would really like to share this with my subscribers and my viewers. So then we started recording, but you will forgive me because the picture quality was not so good. I think the sound was good, but the picture quality was not, up to the point. And I'm new here. Let me just put a disclaimer. I'm new on YouTube, and I still use my iPhone to record. I do not have a camera, and I try my best to get the best picture quality that my phone can give. And I think because it was in the midst of things like people are talking and everything, I did not really focus the camera, because it does take good videos, I must say, if I focus it nicely, right? So anyway, let's go straight to it. There are quite a number of things that were raised as we were talking, like important, that I actually feel that I should share it with you guys, right? So now one of the ladies asked what happened, because when we were talking, everyone was just like blaming the man, like infidelity is on the men's side, abuse on the men's side, and everything else was just like being on the man. So this lady asked, what about a situation where it's the other way around? It's the woman that is not doing exactly what she's supposed to do in the home. What then do we say? What then do the men do? Is then now the men accepted? No, is it now accepted for a man? Yes, is it now accepted for a man? What? That doesn't have a good guy, right? But she's the one with the problem. I think we need you here. Just bring that meat here. Bring that meat here. Well, what do you think? You can be a ghost is fine as long as we get a ghost. No. The girl is allowed to cheat. Look at this ladies, the way they looked at her.
He has needs.
Yeah?
He has needs, Musi. Why are you depriving him? I get it, you have.
But no, probably you did not really tell us what exactly is this woman doing.
I don't know. There's countless things that you might have issues with. You might have daily issues.
Yes.
You might have, I don't know, some sort of trauma that you went through.
So
Like you haven't healed you yourself, me, like I haven't healed. And
So you see, that's what
my
I'm saying.
husband tries so hard to make me happy, to make me happy, but I'm just not happy.
In a situation like that.
So do I then, when he goes out and cheats, do I then blame him? Because obviously I'm gonna blame him.
No, but you see,
Because most of the time I don't, like women who have such problems, they don't take culpability, they always want to blame someone.
But then also there, I think for me, I've got two opinions on that. My first opinion would be this woman is got a problem. That's one thing the husband has to know. It's not like she's just being difficult for the sake of it. Like you said, she's gone through some issues. Maybe she hasn't healed. Maybe it was a hectic stuff. Maybe she's trying. I mean, we know these things. Sometimes it takes forever, especially when you don't have support system as well. It takes forever for you to come out of whatever situation that. So I would personally say, the husband, instead of him looking outside, he must look into supporting his wife and try and see how best he can help him, how best he can help her, so that she can come out of whatever situation that she is in, right? That's one scenario. And the other scenario would be probably like the way I take it the first time you said it, like we have those women that they get a good guy, but they're generally not good women. They're just who they are. They cheat on the dude. They're not the wife in the house. They don't look after the kids. They don't look after the husband. They expect the husband to do everything. So now these two situations are different.
Yeah.
So I think on situation 2, but for me, still cheating is a no-no. What I'm saying is, it's a no-no. Talk about it. If then you can't.
Said it's okay for the men to cheat because men got needs. And I was thinking as they were saying this, that probably the wife is also depriving the husband of that department, you know. So someone just said, okay, it's acceptable to cheat, but I wouldn't think so. I think in everything, like I said in the video, that in everything that you do, in everything that happens in your lifetime, guys, talk about it. Talk about it. Cheating is not a solution, irrespective of whatever you going through. I'm talking to you, my brother. Really, honestly, I feel you. I will understand where you'll be coming from. But I will say to you, be the bigger person. Like we women always are the bigger person in a marriage. So be the bigger person. Don't go behind your wife and cheat, because no matter what, you are still married. Talk about it. Go to a marriage counselor. Get family members to intervene, you know, that persevere in marriages that they can see that it's not working. Guys, what's your take on that? And the clip that I'm going to put in now, you're going to see that or hear that I'm from Zimbabwe. So we Zimbabweans, women, most of us, right? We stay, we persevere, we've got a lot of patience. If we decide, if you hear a person saying, I am leaving, that man has done more than, I don't know what that man has done. Because we like keeping a home. We, no matter what, because I think culturally, we were told that you don't come back. When you are married is for better, for worse, till death do you part. So we hold on to that. For better, when things are fine, we're there. For worse, when it's hectic, you still find us there for years. And I think you can hear in one of the ladies, one of the lady was saying somebody stayed for 13 years. 13 years, guys. Yeah, 13 years. We stay. We're very good at staying. We love our homes. We look at our kids. We get abused, but we still stay. We stay.
He doesn't love you, like straight out. He doesn't love you. Why are you staying?
I believe you because my husband had this friend in it, so they grew up together. So she was married to this guy, and they've been married for like 13 years now. So he drinks. He brings women into the house while she's there. he beats her in front of the kids.
No. No. See that one? No.
And at the end of the day, she's
She's still there.
She's still there, and she would actually sometimes make up excuses
For him,
for
took
him.
me forever to walk. Like, not really forever. Like, no, you didn't really. For me, I feel like now, I feel it took me forever,
Yeah.
considering what I went through in a short space of time. And now to hear that a person stays for 13 years, but for me, it was not even what, 3 years, 4 years. But I feel like it was like eternity being in such a situation, you know. But 13 years. And one thing that women don't realize is because I think they always make excuses of kids. I'm doing this for the
like
kids.
I'm taking like
Okay, so whilst we are still on that staying topic, you know, you'd find that we don't just stay just for the sake of staying, okay, for better, for worse, and everything, but we also stay because there are other reasons besides, you know, for better, for worse as well. Because most of the women, like from where I came from, I'm talking about the ones that probably maybe came from a different background where they're not working, they don't financially, they are not stable. So some of the things that come to their mind is, if I leave, what's going to happen to the kids? How am I going to sustain them? How am I going to pay school fees? So you're also
One
going
thing that women don't realize is because I think they always make excuses of kids. I'm doing this for the
like
kids.
I'm taking like I'm staying for the kids.
But, for the kids. But tell me, I want to hear your opinions. Are you really staying for the kids? And do you think you're doing the best
No,
for the
ma,
kids?
you know, we let me say it's no women. I don't have to talk to the women.
In general, you don't want to generalize it.
Yes, I think it's fear
Of what?
of moving on.
Of
You know,
starting
like
over
yes, you feel like you start asking yourself some questions like, how am I going to move on?
Financial?
It could be, yeah,
Financial,
mostly
financial.
it's financial. You know, you start thinking, I have 3 kids. Where am I going to start from? Where am I going to start from? They are going to school. How am I going to pay school fees? You are really going to go to work. Now it's like you. It's one
And
thing.
sometimes you also think of what are they going to say?
And the you know, like the
Yeah, they're gonna
community.
see me, like they're gonna see me coming back home with my bag. They're gonna laugh
Yes,
at
you
me.
know what? We
Because already communities already have like, what do you call it? There's a situation already surrounding women that comes back from their marriages.
Yeah, I had
So
different
it's something,
things.
yeah, that we have, like us as people, we have accepted that, and we actually go with it. Like you feel like, oh my goodness, how and where am I going to start from? And I think nowadays it's actually better than before.
Yeah.
Because before it was like a taboo.
But
Your
you go
parents,
back to your mother's house, she will take
she will
you.
take
Go
you
back to your
to
house.
your husband's house.
Yeah.
No, he hits me. He does this. That's the meaning.
I think it's better to leave because
Walk.
you're not doing the kids any
Favor and
You're
yourself
not-
as well.
because they themselves are gonna grow up thinking, oh, this is fine.
That's why we have. That's why
Okay.
society is what? These men
You know,
that are like their fathers.
like oh my god.
You know, hectic case. I don't care if she washes, but I mean, she came to me herself, and I sat with her, and she told me all.
Toxic marriages, toxic relationships. It's also one of the topics that came up. And I think one of the ladies also mentioned a situation of a very, very toxic relationship that she knows about. And I think we also mentioned an abusive and toxic relationship that is like our next door neighbor. It's very sad. I must say, it's very sad, the things that you'd find us, the situation that you'd find us in. And in as much as we said we are stairs, I think the ladies, they also mentioned that because there's a level as to what can make you stay. There's a level of abuse. There's a level, I'm not justifying abuse. Please, I am not justifying it, but all I'm trying to say is there's a certain level where tolerance is a no-no, where irrespective of your financial background, irrespective of whatever reasons that you give, when the relationship, when the relationship gets that toxic, gets that bad and dangerous, this is where we were talking about walking, irrespective of whatever. And I think everyone was agreed with me to say, you know what, it gets to a point where, hi, I can't take it anymore. Hi, this is not even acceptable. Stuff society, stuff whoever says I must stay, I have to run for my life. Yeah, 2 examples that came up there, which were very hectic, like
The men abuse is horrible. And guys, it's not abuse where I come and I tell you, my husband is abusing me. It's a case where we all know, even the kids here, that she's being abused. And we actually, I mean, I'm actually on the road to tell the landlord because we can't stay next door with them because sometimes they start 12 midnight. And my bedroom is just next to their side. And men's voice. It's guys, what's happening. And you know what? If you haven't come across a situation, you know, you just think people are just talking for nothing. Like really, you just think people are just running. I mean, these things are happening. These things are real, guys.
It's real because there's a lady who was in Hanson. So yeah, now she was dating. She's still dating this guy. This guy is married.
The side chick we're talking about.
Yes. The guy is married. The guy left the wife for her.
Wow.
He left the wife with 3 kids. 2 were newborns.
Oh.
Twins.
Yes.
He came, he moved in with her. And when I say possessive, he doesn't want you to talk to anyone. Like if he, like he's that person, like he would, if I said to you, come, let's go shopping. He's there. He's behind us.
Oh.
He's walking behind us. He is so possessive.
That's sickness now.
They fight because she was telling Hanson like I'm tired because we fight every single day. He accuses me of cheating. He doesn't want me to talk to my mom.
You're like you're isolated
I
from
have
your
friends.
friends, from your family.
He's so there.
That's what I'm saying. It's more like a sickness. It's like
So the other day,
that one can follow
That
you.
will kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yes.
Those, you know,
Kill
there's
you.
war killing in this country.
Yes.
And that's, you see, that is gonna go there. Where I see you with somebody, I am gonna hunt you
Oh.
and I am gonna kill you in cold blood, and I'm not gonna feel anything. Yes,
She will die.
she'll die. But guys, what do we do as women? That's why, you know, men always think that, no, women always think, you know what, they only talk about themselves and they think they are the only ones that are being abused, they're the only ones that are being disadvantaged in society. But I think we are. Really, I mean, you hardly get situations where a woman is doing like what we're talking about right now, a woman is doing that to a man. I'm not saying there are no situations like that, they are there.
Yeah.
But how many of them?
Only a
How
few.
many men are being killed by their spouses
Only a few.
or by their
And
girlfriends?
most of the times it will be self-defense, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then they just kill us in like cold blood, like they don't care.
No, they don't care.
Like the situation, even that one the situation there, we always like here, we always say, you know what, this woman is in trouble. Or she will take a knife and she's gonna, because now she's up to here. But guys, help me out here. What is submission to your husband? I know it came up. I spoke about it in a video. We had a video about it with my sister, and we had our own opinions, right, about the whole submission. And still, we're not sure whether we're right or wrong. And even here, whatever I said in this video, it's my opinion. It's my definition of submission. It's how I view it. And I do know that people view
and explain it and describe it differently, right? I think this is like something that is deep, something that we really need someone to tell us, like, listen, 1 2 3 1 2 3, because no matter what, people don't really agree on, because the question came up is, to what level do you submit, to what extent do you submit? And then I came back and say, for me there is no level, for me there is no extent, because when it comes to submission, my definition of submission is I give up everything for you. I submit to God because He's my creator. I let everything, I go down on my knees, I put my head on the ground. That's my definition of submission to God, because He is the creator. So now, if in the same context, if I'm now going to use the term submission,
saying
Submit was
I submit to submission, I submit to my husband. So we were looking at that, like asking, what really does that mean? Do you have to submit? Because the minute you tell
At
this man,
what point do you say, okay, I'm submitting?
do you have to?
So,
I think the question is,
yeah.
what is the definition of submission? Before you even start saying, do you have to? I think for me, that's the question. Do you submit? Because when you submit, if we go to the dictionary and look at the meaning of submission, or we ask Google now, or Siri, what does submission means, she's going to tell us that it means you give your all. I submit this to you, I take this thing. I got no right. I've submitted it.
whatever you do with
With
it,
it, it's up to you. So it brings me back to that question, do you have to submit? I go like religiously, I go down on my knees, I go this to God, I do what I do because He's my creator. So I can
I
submit.
must submit.
I don't have a choice.
I must give my all.
Everything to God. So for me, that is one person, if he's a person, that I feel every humankind must submit to. Why must I submit to you? You are somebody else's son. You grew up from there. I meet you. I want you as a partner. Why must I give you my life? Is it yours?
No.
Do you want it? Did you, when you met me on the road, or when you met me wherever you met me, did you say, you know what, I'm taking you, you know what, to own you, and you're gonna do everything that I ask you to do? Or you're like, oh no, darling, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna make a home. You and I, we're gonna be a partners and what. But no, when I
There's
come in
no
the
submission
house,
there.
when I come in the house, I must submit to you.
What is submission?
Yes, that's the thing. It's
That's
a
the
big
question.
word, that's the question. And like you said, first we have to get the meaning of submission. And then if you get the meaning of submission, how far, if you have to,
To
or you
submit,
must,
yes.
how far do you go? And some men, the minute you allow them or you show them that, yes, I'm submitting,
Yeah.
there is nowhere now. You don't ask. You know, they ask you to jump. You don't ask how high. No,
You just jump.
Jump.
You just jump.
You can't ask how high. So that, I think that is a big problem. Like if you go back to what I asked initially about us women giving this man that ammunition to do whatever they want to do with us, it starts from there. Because already you have surrendered your life to God. Like the Christians that say I surrender to Jesus. That's what exactly you have done.
So there's a big difference between respecting my husband
In
and
submitting
submitting
to my husband.
Yeah.
Two different things.
They are two different.
In conclusion, guys, you've seen it for yourself. There's some leaders, it's their opinions are their opinions. It does not mean that everybody think the same way, or every woman is going through the same situation. But we were talking about the situations that we know, experience, what we have heard, what we have seen. things like that. So I'm just trying to put a disclaimer as well, that you know what, it's not everyone who goes through the situation that we were talking about, you know, and it's not every man who is bad, and it's not every woman who is bad. All right. But having said that, it does not mean that we should keep quiet, because these things are happening every day. Men are being abused in the homes every day. Women are being abused in the homes every day. It's issues of toxic relationships. It's everywhere. We've heard women die, you know. Even men, they die when there's an extent where, you know, you can see that this is no longer love. This is, a person is a psycho. This person is dangerous to himself or to herself and the people around, and including you. So obviously you don't want to come out of there as a dead body between the two of you. And gentlemen, what would you do? And I think some of you will be like, oh, she's talking about the same thing again. I will talk about this given an opportunity every day. Given an opportunity, I will talk about it every day. This is what we experience in our everyday lives, and we have to remind each other on daily basis. This is just a reminder. Somebody is going to watch this video and they're going to be like, oh yes, thank you, sister. I am in the same situation. I can actually be able to do this. I can actually be able to, thank you so much. So I would have helped someone, you know? So that's the reason why I always talk about these things. They are so close to my heart. And probably the other reason is because, I mean, I'm a survivor, guys. I'm a survivor of a lot of things. Some of the things I cannot actually be able to share with you guys. Maybe there'll come a time where I'll be able to like really have the guts to share those things with you. But I have gone through the worst. And what I'm trying to say is, if I went through that worst and I'm still standing and I'm still talking about it, then you can. There's nothing that can stop you from. There's nothing that can stop you from being yourself, from coming out of the situation and be you again. Because we know when you go through those things, you forget yourself, you forget who you are, you know? So guys, I'm sure if you are here now, it means you've watched the whole thing. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That red subscription button, that one down there. Yeah, you just have to press that one. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to press that one and subscribe. And yeah, down there's a space where you can actually comment, where you can leave your opinion. I can be wrong. You know, I'm a human being. Like I said, everything is based on what I know, what I've experienced, what I've seen. So you might have seen something, you might have experienced something different from what I have experienced. And I would very much love, you know, to hear from other people that have been in the same situations, that probably handle their situations differently, you know. We're here to help each other. We're here to help a brother. We're here to help a sister. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's help each other, right? Let's help each other. I mean, we got the platform to do that. So then why not? Let's use the platform. And guys, I have to go. It was nice being here with you. I always enjoy myself when I talk to you guys. And thank you once again for your support. And I'm still asking for more support. Yes, guys, I'm still asking for more support. But anyway, thank you. Be good. Stay safe. Loads and loads. And I mean loads of love, guys. Enjoy and take care.